Prophecy, 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 prophecy. That's what's happening. This is breaking news that came out from thepeoplesvoice.tv, January 30th, 2024. The hope for year of Jacob's trouble. Let's read the header of the article and we'll get right into it. So it says Elon Musk says Neuralink has implanted wireless brain chip for first human. And this is prophecy. This is what our forefather, John the Revelator, John the Apostle, saw on the island of Patmos. He's seen this technology. He's seen people getting integrated, people being ostracized from society, people being beheaded because they didn't take it, people bowing down and worshiping and giving in. And ultimately, the push is right in front of your face. The phase that is rolling out right in front of your eyes is the normalization phase. You know, the normalization and integration phase. They're making it cool. They're making it, trendy, so on and so forth before it gets draconian. This is Ezekiel 12:25. And it reads, "For I am the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai." And before I officially get started with this lesson, in case I didn't say it, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors unto the head apostles and elders, the great millstone, who do rule well and teach well. Shalom unto the elders and the elder bishops, the great millstone as well. Shalom, shalom. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings unto the whole for the elect, the men, women, and children listening and learning from the servants and prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And hearty shalom to the sincere brethren laboring across the four winds of the earth, giving diligence to make their calling and election sure. Shalom, shalom. So this is prophecy. And this is what this word vision goes into. In the Hebrew, that word vision is the word chazawan, which goes into the prophecies. And a major prophecy that we're looking out for in the form of, giving updates as far as are we there yet, are we there yet, are we there yet, is the RFID implantable microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Let's go into it a little bit. For anybody who's a new believer, or it's your first lesson, we'll just go into it. So this is Revelation 13. And we'll get the header of the article. Elon Musk says Neuralink has implanted wireless brain chip in first human. If you go into the word neuro, it goes into neurological, which goes into the nervous system. The word neuro means nerve and nervous system. And that's what they're looking to integrate technology with. Your nervous system, your brain, your hand, your body. And basically connecting you to a grid and making you a transhuman. That's what the World Economic Forum has been promoting these past years at the Davos conference. Augmentation, merging man with machine. Basically, the denormalization phase and the I'm looking for another word to say it. Looking for another word to say this correctly. The normalization phase. I'll say it like that. The normalization phase and the promotion phase. The Wadi Habashim Ashai column, like Habashim Ashai, and that's what we're watching. That's just being rolled out right before our very eyes. Let's go into this chapter of Ezekiel real quick, and I won't make this long. I don't wrap this up. That means Lord willing. We'll just get right into it. Lord's will, it's edifying and comforting, and it reaches the ears of the hope of the elect, and it's educational. This is Ezekiel 12:21. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is this proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? And that Hebrew word for vision is the Hebrew word chazawan, which means prophecies. Let's prove it real quick. Ezekiel 12, which I have back here. That word in the Hebrew is chazawan, which means prophecies. And that's what the testimony of our Lord Yahushua is, the spirit of prophecy, to say things before, to give warning. And that word, Slaki, you see is chazawan and na, chazawan, which goes into dream, revelation. And that's what our forefather John saw on the island of Patmos. He's seen people getting this technology, getting integrated, being ostracized, being killed, being hunted down, Because what did the Lord say in Revelation 2:10? You know, fear none of those things, for the devil shall cast some of you into prison. That was talking about Esau, Edom, the wicked elite. You know, and what do they have coming across the border? Thousands upon thousands of military-age men, you know, who are from countries that have problems in America. What do they have? Hundreds of thousands of these UN trucks, riot trucks, you know, tanks. They're not just sitting around for no reason, man. Add 1 and 1 together equals 2 all the time. But once again, it's only for the elect, the hopeful elect, to understand the seriousness level of the times that we're in. And the Lord's going to protect his elect, you know. But we still got to give updates, and we're here. And Barakat Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you have eyes to see and ears to hear. That word, Chazawan, goes into oracle, prophecy, divine communication. Vision as title of book of prophecy. And that's what this holy scriptures are. It's a book of our past, present, and future. Our history book, so on and so forth. This is Ezekiel 12:21 down to 25. And it reads, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is this word? What is this proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? And that's the mentality of a lot of these camps who aren't teaching the correct breakdown of the MOTB, or mockers and scoffers. You know, you have certain camps that don't believe in the writings of Paul. You know, Paul is not authoritative. We don't worship Yahweh Shai. But they believe that the MOTB is the C-hip. I'll just say it. They believe that the mark of the beast is the RFID implantable microchip, but they don't really push it like that. And because I'll just say it, I believe they took the bag, man. You know, that's why they're not pushing it out. That's why they're not pushing the 100% truth. They sold out, man. You know, they sold out. It's obvious. You know, if you have eyes to see that those guys, something's not right with that group right there, man. Sakari. But I digress. Ezekiel 12:23. Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai power, I will make this proverb to cease. And they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the vision, so like the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. The days are at hand, the effect of every vision. We see it loud and clear. For there shall be no more vain vision or flattering divination within the house of Israel. You can't say it's sin. You can't say it's sin, especially when they start mandating it and it's in your face. It's in your grocery store. You can't get inside the grocery store with that technology. And people are already buying and selling with it. Wait till it gets Mando. Wait till all of a sudden, you know, they make a huge announcement. Or let's say something happens to where you have to swap out currencies. There's a new currency system. I'm just laying out scenarios. Wait till it gets more aggressive. It's only going to get more aggressive the closer we get to the end. Once again, the promotion phase, and we're in the promotion phase, and we're in the normalization phase. But pretty soon it's going to get to the draconian phase, and that's when it's going to get real. Ezekiel 12:25, and it reads, for I am the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I will speak. And who does he speak through? Through his servants, the prophets. Let's go to Hosea real quick. I don't want to make this long, but let's hit all the points while they're hot. Hosea 12:10. Hosea 12:10. Hosea 12:10. And it reads, I have spoken by the prophets. That's what the Lord speaks through his men. I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. So the prophets are an extension of the Lord's counsel, rule, authority on earth. They speak his words. Ezekiel 12:25, for I am the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's performing it through the Spirit, loud and clear. Now let's go into this article, and we'll get some meat off the bone in this article. So we'll read some of it, better yet. I'm putting this up semi-raw. I got a couple precepts at the bottom of my screen, but as we go through the article, we'll get precepts that come to the Spirit. This is the first paragraph. It reads, tech billionaire Elon Musk has just announced that the first human patient has received an implant from his brain microchip startup Neuralink. Now let's go into Revelation 13. I got a couple of facts right here as well, as far as patents that are on the books. We'll go through those as well. It's going to go into the second part of the lesson, which is the second article. Revelation 13. This is Revelation 13 and 16. And it reads, let's start with 15. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast. The image is the system. The beast is the revitalized Roman Empire that we're living in. That the image of the beast should both speak, the system, and cause as many as will not worship the image, that means to bow down, to to give in, to ultimately, eventually take that chip. As many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And if you go into this word killed, it actually means cut off, to be ostracized, But someone are actually going to have to lay down their lives for this thing. That's a reality, for certain men. But that's an automatic, a ticket punched on the chariot, or automatic, you being raised up with that new body. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that word mark is the Greek word charagma, which is something that's physical. People are already getting it. And this word forehead is the Greek word metapon. Just to show you, forehead, metapon, space between the eyes, the forehead. And what's very, very, very popular in the form of a technology that's being used as well. We have people using AI, connecting to their metapon as well, connecting to, basically using AI, as well. I'll say it like that. And Facebook, what did they change the name to? Meta. And they're a huge promoter of that technology, Now let's go into this. Let's get some more meat off the bone. So it says, I haven't read this whole article. I'm just skimming through it. So, it's pretty much right there, playing upon tables. The header says it all. But let's see if we can get anything else. Let's read the paragraph again. It reads, tech billionaire Elon Musk has just announced that the first human patient has received an implant from his brain microchip startup Neuralink. And another version that people are getting is Walletmore. Walletmore goes in your hand, and then Neuralink goes in your brain, in your metapon, connecting to your nervous system, connecting you basically to the grid. And the second article goes into that a little bit in a roundabout way. This article came out yesterday. Let's get a quick precept. I don't want to let too long of a time go and not have a precept come out. This is Psalms 33 and 10. And it reads, the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. And this word for devices in the Hebrew is machashaba. And it goes into machine, abstract, intention, plan, curious, work, devices, device, imagination, invented, purpose, thought. The key word, device, plan, purpose, thought, machine. Let's get one more. This is Psalms 12. Psalms 12 and 3. And it reads, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall cut off all flattering lips and the tongue that speaketh proud things. Let's get the header of this article. And it reads, World Economic Forum unveils flying microchips that can detect thought crimes and disable your brain. Now that's similar to what was going on in Minority Report. And they also have something on the books that's parallel to this, called the Department of Homeland Security Prevention Programs and Partnership and Additional Efforts to Comprehensively Combat Domestic Violent Extremism, CP3. Basically, it's a pre-crime program that they came out with in 2021. Now, what's also on the books as well, as far as patents, well, you have U.S. Patent 6754472. Who is it owned by? Microsoft Corporation. What does it allow them to do? Or what is it for, better yet? Method and apparatus for transmitting power and data using the human body. And this is a patent that came out in 2004. They also have patent, Microsoft US 2020 009 7951A1. What's this patent for? Cryptocurrency system using human body activating data. Well, how are they going to get this? And how are they going to get this information? And how are they going to get it in your body? Well, there's something called an RFID or NFC chip that they can put in you through Neuralink, through Walletmore, that people are already buying and selling with. This is Psalms 12:3 again. And it reads, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Hashai shall cut off all flattering lips, and the tongue that speaketh proud things, who have said, with our tongue we will prevail, our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? And that's the mentality of Klaus Schwab, the wicked elite, who meet out in Davos, Tedros, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Gettys, the Wahlbergs, the Schiff, the Oppenheimers. That's the mentality of all of them. For the oppression, Psalms 12:5, for the oppression of the poor is the Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and you Israelites who look like the other nations. Because you're going to have Israelites who look like everybody. This is Psalms 12:5, for the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy. Now will I arise, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Hashai. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. The words of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Hashai, are pure words. As silver tried in the furnace of earth purifies 7 times. If you go into this in the NLT, it says his promises are pure. Some along those lines. Psalms 12:7. Psalms 12:6. Yeah. Man, let's get the whole thing in the NLT. Psalms 12:3 in the NLT. May the Lord cut off their flattering lips and silence their boastful tongues. And that's exactly what he's going to do. But he's going to do that physically when he returns. But how is he doing it right now? He's doing it through the prophets. Because every single time they come out with something, there's a brother uploading a video poking all the holes in their story, exposing all the chinks in their armor through the Spirit. This is Psalms 12:3. May the Lord Yahweh Bashim Hashai cut off their flattering lips and silence their boastful tongues. They say we will lie to our heart's content. Our lips are our own. Who can stop us? That's the mentality. That's what Yuval Noah Harari said. That's exactly the mentality of Yuval Noah Harari and the wicked elite, man. Literally, that's exactly what they're saying. With their technology and their boastful tongues, when they go out to those conferences and they talk all that big shit, that's exactly their mentality, man. And our mentality, because we know their latter end is okay. Okay. Do what you got to do, because it's the Lord that's putting the Spirit on them to be proud and puffed up so he can confound them, man. This is Psalms 12:5. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Hashai replies, I have seen the violence. I have seen violence done to the helpless. I have heard the groans of the poor, the hope of the elect, the widow. Now will I rise to rescue them as they have longed for me to do. And what do we see happening? End time prophecy after end time prophecy after end time prophecy after end time prophecy. We're only 30 days into the new year, and it's popping like popcorn, man. It's popping. It's on and popping. You got Biden talking about a draft. You got all these, migrants coming into the country from countries that don't like America. All men. A lot of them are former soldiers. You have what's also being brewed up, a civil war. The Egyptians against the Egyptians. Countries looking to secede from the Union, or bound up other states to gather with them. And you also have talks of a food shortage as well. An actual physical famine. As the bug outs are bugging out, damnable heresies, guys completely denying the writings of Paul and Mark, Luke, that we don't worship Yahweh Shai, And then you got the guy saying that the MOTB is sin. You see the guy saying that the mark of the beast is sin. It's white women. It's being an Israelite cop. Anything but what's obvious to your two eyes if you have a pair of eyes. All end time prophecies, man. This is Psalms 12:6. And it reads, the Lord's promises are pure and silver refined, like silver refined in a furnace, purified 7 times over. The Lord's promises are pure. And he has a promise to redeem his elect, man. This is, Psalms 33:10. Let's get this. And this is Psalms 33:10 in the NLT. And it reads, the Lord frustrates the plans of the nations and thwarts all their schemes. KJV, the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people none effect. And if you go into that word counsel is Itazah. Is it Itazah? Itazah. And it goes into, advice, counsel, purpose, basically wicked plans, counsel, purpose, implication, plan. And that word devices right here is machashaba. Same definitions, thought, device, plan, intention, purpose. But let's go back. I don't want to make this too much longer. Let's go into some of this article, though. So it says the World Economic Forum in Davos has unveiled the latest technology designed to surveil populations, monitor for thought crimes, and alter human behavior with or without your consent. And with that technology being inside you, who knows what they can do. And what did Nick Rockefeller tell Adam Russo all those years ago? Well, with that technology being inside you, they can cut it on, cut it off, and that was 25, maybe like 25, maybe like 30 years ago when he told him that, maybe like 20, 25 years ago. So who knows how much more advanced that technology is from when Nick Rockefeller told Adam Russo to now. Just think about it. And they made movies depicting the type of technology that they would have in these times, as far as, Thought Police, Minority Report, and there's other movies that go into that same type of technology. So I wouldn't be surprised. And what does the Lord say for taking it? Let's go to it. What's the punishment for taking that chip? Because a lot of people think it's a game, Well, what's going to happen? Let's go to it. Revelation 14. Revelation 14:9. And it reads, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, Neuralink, Wallet More, or other versions they may roll out, you receive it in your Metapon, or you receive your Metapon's your forehead or in your hand, either hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the heavenly Father, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of his holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. That's going into the nuclear destruction. When all those nukes are launched over here, you're going to be burnt up. You're going to be burnt up. Burnt up, man. Crispy. Toasty. You're going to feel all that. You're going to feel all that fire, man. And that's thermonuclear fire. Thermonuclear fire. Hot, basically hot like Sodom and Gomorrah, even hotter, because you're gonna have the chairs back and clean up. You don't want none of it. And also, when you take that chip, also it causes, I'll just say it causes cancer, man. So you're going to be tormented with that, and then you're going to be burnt up. And then you're going to be walking down you're going to be walking in the kingdom with your head down, man. We don't want none of it. Let's go get some more in this article, and we'll close on up. Let's get a quick precept real quick while the point's hot. This is Sirach 14 and 20 in the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, the Ecclesiasticus, which is the wisdom of Habashai, the son of Sirach. Sirach 14 and 20. Blessed is the man that doth meditate good things in wisdom, and that reasoneth of holy things by his understanding. Because the scriptures say, with all thy getting, get understanding. Get understanding. Let's get that. Get wisdom. With all thy getting, get understanding. Because that's what you need, understanding. Yeah, this is Proverbs 4 and 7, and it reads, wisdom is the principal thing. And the scriptures say the Most High loveth none but him that doeth with wisdom. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Understanding is key, especially in these times that we're coming into. Sirach 14 and 21, he that considereth her weighs in his heart, in his mind, wisdom. Her is wisdom. That the Greek word for wisdom is Sophia. Matter of fact, let's get 1 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter. This is 1 Corinthians 2 and 7, and it reads, but we speak the wisdom of the Most High in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom which the Most High ordained before the world unto our glory. Yep, let's get 6 as well. And it reads, howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, as far as perfect in understanding. They're built and they were coordinated in a way they were built and coordinated in a way from the Heavenly Father, from the foundations of the earth, to receive this message. The hope for the elect. 1 Corinthians 2 and 6, howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect. Perfect through ultimately being able to receive this message, which purifies you and washes you and makes you clean day by day. Yet not the wisdom of this world, nor the princes of this world that come to naught. And that's Esau, Edom, and the wicked elite. Those are the princes of this world that come to naught, because their kingdom is literally crumbling right before their eyes. And the New World Order is just it's a Hail Mary that's going to be terribly intercepted. It's a Fail Mary. That's exactly what it is. A Fail Mary. 1 Corinthians 2 and 7, but we speak the wisdom of the Most High in a mystery. It's a mystery because not everybody's meant to get it. That's what makes it precious. That's what makes it valuable. That's what makes the elect precious as well. 1 Corinthians 2 and 7, we speak the wisdom of the Most High in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which the Most High ordained before the world unto our glory. Going into the point that was hit about 45 seconds a minute ago, the elect were ultimately built and constructed from the foundations of the earth to receive this message, to understand everything that they need for salvation. And we have the mysteries, things that are stumbling blocks unto the other congregations through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Ashai. Those have been broken down from our elders and apostles to pass down to us. The understanding of Babylon the Great, the understanding of the MOT to the B, what it is, how to identify it, how to break it down. The understanding of the mystery of the Gentiles, the understanding of the importance of Yahweh Shai, the names. We can go on and on and on. And those things are freely given unto us in the form of faith, the ability to believe when it's spoken down and broken, when it's spoken and broken down to us. This is 1 Corinthians 2 and 7, where we speak the wisdom of the Most High in a mystery. That word wisdom is Sophia. I'll finish the precept, but we speak the wisdom of the Most High in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which the Most High ordained before the world unto our glory. And to whose glory? The hope for the elect, man. And through the hope for the elect, the whole nation of Israel is going to get mercy in the kingdom, and rulership, so on and so forth, because they're going to be born through the loins of a righteous line, man. This is the word wisdom, Greek, for G for Greek. Anybody, if it's your first lesson and you're watching, when you go into the Strongs, you may want to go in there when you're like, a little more seasoned, or let's say you've been watching for a little while. You go in there. You don't want to go in there right away, but it's up to you. Teaches his own. But when you go into the Strongs, G stands for Greek, and then H stands for Hebrew. The Old Testament is Hebrew, and then the New Testament, it was translated from Hebrew to Greek. This is Strong's G for Greek, 4678, and that word is Sophia, which goes into wisdom, which belongs to men, divine wisdom, a varied knowledge of things human and divine, acquired by intelligence evinced in discovering the mystery of some mysterious number or vision. Some mysterious number of vision. The understanding of the MOT to the B and other things, which are ultimately hidden from those who aren't meant to get it. Yep. The wisdom of the Most High is events in forming and executing counsels in the formation of government of the world and the scriptures. Woo! And that's what the Lord is raising up. Future judges, rulers, and magistrates through this ministry. But let's go back into this article, get a few points, and wrap on up. So, it says, basically they have the wing microchip as small as a grain of sand that can be carried by the wind as it monitors such things as pollution levels and the spread of airborne diseases, quote unquote. And what do you have rolling out as well? And that's going to be, that's basically fear porn for people. Well, it's Disease X. And whatever they want to promote on the television, because what are they also? Forges of lies. Because if you go into the I don't want to get the video taken down, but I just say it, the medical industry, a doctor means to falsify. When you have a doctorate degree, you take a hypocritical oath where you basically pledge allegiance to the God, the Greek gods of healing. And it's all about money. It's all about money. It's all a money grab. Because if you really were to CURE somebody, I'll say it like that. If you really were to CURE somebody, there wouldn't be any need for a medical field. How about that? And the Lord's the healer, not some physician of no value. Job 13:4. You're all, that's what it says, Job 13:4. Job 13:4 goes into that. Let's get it. Job 13:4, and it reads, Job 13:4, and it reads, Job 13:4, but ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. And if you read this in the NLT, it gets a little more in detail. I'll put it on my screen because I've got a lot of videos taken down going into this precept and other precepts that go into the people in the lab coats, especially when it comes down to the, CV19. We're getting videos taken down left and right from this. Brothers are getting videos taken down left and right down here in San Diego for that. But we'll move with wisdom. I'll put it on the screen, let you read it yourself. Give it about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it 2 more seconds. Let you read it. So that's pretty much it. Let's see if we can get one more. Yeah, pretty much that's what's rolling out, man, And it's beautiful, And we can go through this whole thing, but, it'll be like an hour long. But I read some of it, and then the part that I read, I put on here on the other side of the screen as far as the patents that they have for that Bill Gates and Microsoft has. But they just had one of them. The other patent that they have, which is a newer one, they say it's abandoned, but you know how Esau does, man. He's a liar. He speaks with like a fifth tongue, the fifth, sixth tongue. Gad said he spoke with the fourth tongue. Yeah, that dude speaks with the fifth and sixth tongue, man. And it says cryptocurrency system using body activating data. Cryptocurrency. So they're going to use the body to mine data and money. Also, the body to power, and transmit data. What type of data? Well, your health records, your inoculation status, your social credit score, your traveling status, your everything, your bank account, your medical records, You know, your whether you can use the internet or not, whether you can work or not, so on and so forth, man. You know, because what did the wicked elite want? Total control and total power over the people, man. You know, they want to be like the Most High. That's said in the book of Isaiah, the 14th chapter, man. And the Lord, he brings the counsel of the heathen to none effect, man. You know, he disappoints the devices of the crafty. This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah 37:7. Let's get this as well. Isaiah 37:7, and it reads, "Behold, slack it." 32:7. Isaiah 32:7. Bear with me. Isaiah 32:7, and it reads, "The instruments also the churl are evil." The churl's a low down, dirty shame, a knave, you know, a low, dirty, disgusting, vile person. That's what Esau is. You can read about that in the book of Job, the 30th chapter. The instruments also the churl are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. And also, this is going to lead to the famine of the word, because as we get closer to it, you know, them being draconian from the promotion phase, the normalization phase, and promotion phase to the draconian phase, they're going to look to silence the opposition and get people off the internet speaking out against it. That's the famine of the word, man. And these are beautiful times that we're living in, man, and we're witnessing. Once again, prophecy, 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 prophecy. This is where are we at? Yeah, this is let's get this last precept. We'll close out right here. This is Sirach 14:20. Blessed is the man that doth meditate good things in wisdom, and that reasoneth of holy things by his understanding. The points in 21. He that considereth her ways in his heart shall also have understanding in her secrets. And one of the secrets that we've been given understanding on, the mysteries, you know, as far as the wisdom that we've been given, is the understanding of the MOT to the beat, how to identify it, you know, and ultimately to blow the trumpet, you know, as far as stage by stage, as far as them rolling it out, man. And this is beautiful. And what are these other congregations going to say when they get more aggressive? And when you start to see, you know, the ultimate push at your grocery store, and you can't get in the grocery store without it. You can't buy, you know, anything without it. Well, they're going to have some explaining to do. But before it gets to that extreme measure, there's going to be more promotion and more normalization. So what are you congregations going to do out there? The IUICs, the Watchmen for Israel's, you know, who else? House of Israel, HOI, you know, and all you other camps out there who aren't breaking this down correctly. You know, what's the other guys? The guys in red, you know, Lil Bow Wow and then Radazan. You know, Radazan. I said Radazan. What are you gonna do, man? You know, believers of the way, the Wadi Habashi Mashai. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna warn your congregation? Are you gonna start breaking this down correctly, man? We need answers. The people need answers. So with that, I'm gonna close on out. In the closing, Lords, where you find this lesson edifying, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors unto the head apostles and the elders of the great millstone who do rule well and teach well. Shalom unto the elders and the elder bishops of the great millstone as well. Shalom, shalom. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect and the hearty shalom to the sincere brethren laboring across the four winds of the earth, giving diligence to make their calling and election sure. Shalom, shalom.